Hello data people, welcome to data storytelling with Omo. Today I will be talking about the component of an SQL table and with emphasis on the primary key and foreign key when you create a table in your database. The primary key constraint uniquely identify each record in a table. What your serial number would do in your regular table is what the primary key is doing here. Features of the primary key: it must contain a unique identifier, it cannot contain a null value, the table can only have one primary key, and please note, any table that contains the primary key is called the parent table, while the foreign key is a field in one table that refers to the primary key in another table. You can also call it a link. It's a field that helps link one table to another table. The features are: it exists only in the child's table, does not contain non-value. So it means that a table that has a primary key can also have a foreign key. Please don't get that twisted. I will do a demo shortly. It's on how to achieve this. Create a table in a database that contains primary key and the foreign key without coding, and I'm going to be showing you the code lines to achieve this. To create a parent table and a child table, I want to create a table that contains information about the sporting activity of the gym, and a table that contains the name of the gym's client. So now the parent table, click on your table option to select a new table ID. Sports ID. Data type, I want it to be an integer. Next column, the activity. Yes, variable, a character, then let me say routine time. Routine time in minutes. So remember, this is my parent table and it must contain a primary key. Our table on this particular column, the spot ID column, go to the column properties to look for identity specification, or to select that yes, you want it to be an identity. So select the yes option, and then identity increment, you want it to increase by 1, and that's it. Then I will save my table. Click on the I want to name this table as my gym table, so gym information, and that's fine. So just to be sure that your table has been created, go to the left panel of your SQL Server Management Studio and refresh. Now that we've created the table, right click on the gym table to add information, like add values to your table. Right click on your table variable to add values to the table. So click on the edit top 200 rows to add values. Edit top 200 row option is to edit value in your table. Right now we don't have any value in this table, so we can just start adding values. Sporting activity, I want to say swimming. The first one, the routine time, 40 minutes. Running, minutes. Aerobics, 30 minutes, and then I'll say cycling 20 minutes. So that's it. Just close the table because your value has been updated. Now I want to create the child table, which I'm going to name as my client table. To create the client table, we'll do about the same thing we did earlier on. Click on your table, go to the new option and select table option. So table name, ID, this is going to be the client table, which is the child's table. Okay, the next column, name and age. Let's do age. Next one. Okay, now the data type for the ID is going to be integer. Name, yes. Character is fine. This is the data type for the age is integer. Why? So now I want to add the foreign key, the same column I added in as the primary key in the parent, which is the sports ID. Sports ID is going to be integer. So to make any column here a foreign key and a primary key, you just have to click on the desired column, right click to show option, and now select. So for the foreign key, I want to make the spot ID in this particular table to be my foreign key. Click on the spot ID, right click and go to relationships, add relationship. Just make sure that the table designer, you enforce the foreign key constraint and the yes option is selected. So that's all, and close. Save your table in your database. So this is going to be called the client table. Client. Refresh the panel on the left hand side. To add values to the table created, just to be sure, click on your client table and click on keys to know. Okay, you can see the client on the client table. We have a foreign key and a primary key. So now we want to add, right click on the client table to add values. So edit top 200 rows. Now ID 1, Mary, age, let me say 20, 29, ID 2, Paul, 30, ID 1, John, So like just close the table, everything is updated. To show the informations in our table, just select everything. Great. Let's also check gym table. So great. We have to do a join to see the beauty of this. So I want to select client, client name, client age, and gym sport activity. From the client table, clients as so execute now. Seeing the beauty of joining both table, where the foreign key is referencing to the primary key. It means client Mary, who is 20 years old, likes running. Paul, who is it means the client Mary, who is 29 years old, likes running. Paul, who is 20 years old, likes swimming. And John likes aerobics, Olivia cycling, and thereafter. So now I want to show you the code lines to achieve this. And if you actually want to write the code yourself, use the create statement to create your table. The name of my table here is the fitness table, and then I have the skid, which is an integer data type, the sports activity, which is a character data type, and the routine length, which is an integer data type, the weekly frequency thereabouts, integer, and then the primary key here is my skid. And so highlight and create this table. I need to show you that this statement has been executed. Great. So now I want to insert values into my fitness table. So this is the fitness, these are the column name, the skid, sport, the routine length, weekly, number of times. So now these are the value. skid 1, this person likes swimming, sports swimming, weekly routine time, routine learn 30, then weekly frequency is 1. So okay, execute this. Great. You can just do the same for the 3 other statements that is here. Okay, great. So successful. So this is the parent table. Fitness is called the parent table. Now for the child table, I want to call the name of this table persons. Contains the name, the gender, the date of birth. Then I'm going to add the SKID. The SKID is also in the fitness table here. Great. So the SKID, that is the primary key here, I want to make it a foreign key in this particular table. So you understand the concept of assigning data type to each field you are creating. Okay, now to assign the SKID as a foreign key in this particular table, this is the code line. SKID is an integer. Make it a foreign key that references to the fitness table and the SKID. Great. So let me run this. You can see that it's completed. So now to add values, use your insert statements. I'm inserting into the persons table the ID, first name, gender, date of birth, the SKID, that is the foreign key. Great. I run. So I'll just do all the other ones. Great. Execute. So go to the left hand panel to refresh. Create a new query. All the values are in my table. Select from fitness table. So yes, so we have sporting activities, swimming, aerobics and running. So let me just then the next persons table. Execute. Great. SKID. So now generates. Let us select first name, gender, then under and on the fitness table, then F dot sporting activity. So now from the person's tables, this is the select statement to generate these particular columns: the first name, the gender, the sport the person actually chose from the person's table, which is as P. Aliases. Remember, I will talk about aliases in another video, as this from left join or inner join, fitness, as f on the p dot skid. So now generates. So this is a statement. What this statement is simply saying, join both tables, join the tables, the fitness table and the person's table, and now generate the name of the person, the first name of the person, the gender, and the sporting activity. Great. Ken is a male and he signed up for aerobics. Rex is a male, he signed up for running. Mary, a wow, swimming. That must be a type. I don't think I saw that. Nicole is a female, likes swimming. And so this is the end of today's demo. Don't forget to drop your comments, like, share with your friends. I'll see you next time. Bye.